Previously, on a question of track.
Captain, we're receiving a distress beacon.
This is Captain Conti of the USS Robinson. I'm trapped on a Borg cube and we are in an unknown part of space. Get me the hell out of here, you bastards!
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the USS Robinson. Its mission to seek out strange new worlds, but none as strange as us, of course, new lives and new civilizations, and to boldly go where no one has gone before.
Admiral's Log, Stardate 62147.8. We are preparing to depart for a full scan of Sector 458762. Our mission is to investigate a communication received from Captain Continuum Trek, who is missing, presumed killed in action.
Robinson to Franklin, you are cleared for launch.
Acknowledged. Departing now.
Good luck, Admiral. Captain's log, Stardate 62147.8. We are en route to Deep Space Nine to meet with representatives from Starfleet Command and Starfleet Security. After the recent message from Captain Conti, we must analyse whether this is a genuine call for help or a new method of Borg entrapment. Admiral, we have no indication that this transmission is a Borg deception.
That may be so, but we have to be certain. The Borg are capable of scheming.
With respect, sir, they don't tend to use dead Starfleet officers as a lure. They don't seem to believe they would need to. They just show up and start assimilating.
It's true. They even try to assimilate people who are trying to help them. It's like an impulse thing with them.
They used me to coax the Federation into joining them. Doesn't that count?
No, Captain. They stuck bits of Borg tech in you and pointed you at Earth. They didn't dangle a guy we thought was dead in front of a camera and used them to ask us to pop over and pick him up. There is a difference.
This meeting feels like it's getting tense. Perhaps we should stop for a coffee break and let everyone cool down.
Coffee, you say? I'm in.
Do you have anything yet?
Negative, Admiral. No sign of a transwarp signature as yet. Interesting.
What is it, Zoe?
Helm, evasive maneuvers. Hard to port now.
What's going on?
A transwarp conduit is opening directly beside us, Admiral. Something's coming through.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of A Question of Trek, the second episode of the 5th season. Wow, 5th season. It's unbelievable. We've been going since 2019 and we're already on our 5th season. Oh, anyway. I know.
Funny how that works.
Magnified.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Power.
so thank you. So thank you all for coming. We have two teams. Tonight's episode is a Deep Space Nine episode, just like last week's was Next Generation, and next week's will be a Voyager special. So, Let's have a look who's with us in the chats. We have with us John DeMarco. Thank you, John DeMarco. We hope you still want to comment on round 3. Aravik Sonda says, Julan True at Question Trek. Why is that working? Oh, God heavens. Work.
Have you broken it already? We're only
can't
5 minutes in.
Nene brought the interwebs.
Oh,
You gotta
don't.
stop smashing the keyboard.
I'm not smashing anything of late,
Smash that like button.
unfortunately.
But
you
yes,
get a
please
nice
do
result.
smash the like button.
Get a nicer result
we
with
also-
a lighter touch.
We have also the Random Menace, Greeks from the Future, Random Menace, nice to see you. Krista Duke, hi, says hi all. Hello, Krista Duke, hope you're well. Floor Chicken. Oh, I know, why is this not working again? Excuse me a minute.
I know why it's not working.
Hello,
Because-
peoples.
Because you've forgotten how to use a computer. You'll have to
No.
change your hair color again. If you're blonde, you don't know anything. You have to have dark hair.
Unbelievable.
all that bleep.
James MC says, hey everyone, hello James MC, good to see you.
Always
who
a pleasure,
to see
okay.
James Furman, always a pleasure. Nice to see you again, James Furman. USS Hermes, hello USS Hermes, nice to see you. Oh, Mickey! Oh!
I got to buy Star Trek. I can't do Mickey Mouse.
Oh, look at this. Random Menace, 5th season. No, we still did not learn how to pin the PayPal. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you don't have to donate. But anyway, yes.
But we
So
would like
that's
you to
everyone-
donate, so
How to
I'll-
ruin your business.
I'll put it in after the show, I promise. Now, thank you for so
oh my goodness.
now our 2 teams joining Zoe Kirk Robinson is Bird of Prey 5. They will be team Deep Space Bird, and T Dowd is joined by Gorilla's Random Thoughts, and they will be It's a Fake.
Excellent
So,
choice. Excellent choice.
with that
of name there.
Indeed.
It is, and
They
with that out of
work
the way,
on so many levels.
yes, and it's not going to get old very quickly either. But anyway, let's bring up the scoreboard.
Oh, Mickey's asleep.
Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes, please put the correct answers in the chat. We do have accept parody answers. Thank you. So here's our scoreboard. Both teams got 0 points. Deep Space Bird and It's a Fake. Yes, you couldn't write that properly. I'm not pronouncing it like that every time. I'm just going to say It's a Fake. Anyway. Yeah, I heard an echo on the scoreboard as well, John, but it seems to have gone now. So, yeah. So let's bring that out. So, okay, let's get into the first round, shall we? Yeah. So, Professor, if you'd like to bring up the first question, and this one will be for It's a Fake, as Zoe's team went first last week, I think.
I think I fixed the echo.
I think we did go
Okay.
first, but I can't remember. I'll take your word for it.
You did.
Well, you did. So, let's bring up the question, the first question. Question 1. In the episode The Storyteller, what was the name of the entity the Bajoran village had to defeat?
I want to say the Dalrock. What
No,
do
that's
you reckon?
Not the entity, not the village.
Sorry. What was the question again?
In the episode The Storyteller, what was the name
Yeah.
of the entity the Bajoran village had to defeat?
Right.
Oh, so they look for the entity. Then, yeah, that'll be the Dalrock.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Are you sure it's not the Let's Rock? Let's Rock! Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, this was the one and only time the Bajorans displayed that they had Care Bear powers. So let's have a look.
Don't ever forget up Kid Rock.
Ah, Troy is
Let's
on
have a
the bridge.
look. Let's have
Do
a
we
look
have
at the
to?
answer.
Do we have
Yes,
to?
we do. We do.
No, we don't.
If you want to award points, it was the
Oh.
Dal Rock. Yes. It's not how it's
I'm not sure
spelled,
why. I'm not
but-
sure. I'm not sure why it came up that way.
All right.
John DeMarco suggests
he-
it was the Kurtzman.
And oh, come on! He has gotten better at this, hasn't he? Come on, he has gotten better as a showrunner.
Oh,
Where it was to where
Who
we
has?
are now. Kurtzman.
Who do I have?
I don't mind Lower Decks. I haven't seen the others, but Discovery.
Maybe.
Discovery still needs work. I like some of the ideas, but it needs to focus more on being Star Trek and less on being a character drama.
Yes, there you go. Why don't they listen to you more?
Because no one pays me to be part of Star Trek. I have to do this crap for free. It's terrible.
I know. You do this crap for free. But anyway, we'll say so. Let's have a
know.
scoreboard.
I know why it came up that way. It's because of the font that you used to send me the questions with.
Oh yeah, I thought it was just you. I thought it was you using your Omega cannon. Okay, so it's a fake.
You're the one with the Omega cannon.
I am not. I mean, I do have a Mega cannon, but that's something else entirely.
You're Captain Omega Cannon.
Next question. James and C says Zoe charges too much.
I do. I request your time and I can't give it back. I'm sorry.
Conti sabotages me again, I tell you.
Yeah. Random Menace says Discovery needs to be cancelled, or the rest can say, well, I suppose I can agree to that, especially S&W, since it did have a strong first season.
Keep talking.
Okay.
I got to fix all this.
There's a section in Discovery script every week, says Scythalus. It just says Burnham cries. You see, this is the issue. This is the same issue that I have with a lot of modern Doctor Who and things like that. The story should come first. The character drama should reinforce the story.
Enhance,
but they always have it the other way around now. So I'm sorry, I don't tune in every week to watch Coronation Street or an episode of Neighbours or something like that. I come to watch Star Trek and Doctor Who, and it's not the same.
They've turned it into This Is Us in space, really.
It was like, what was it called? That zombie show, Walking Dead. Started off well, but then it became EastEnders zombies. But anyway, we're getting away. We're getting off track.
Would definitely get improved with zombies.
Anyway, next question. This one is for Deep Space Bird.
Oh, go on then. So we're only 10 minutes in. We'll have a second question.
What was the name of the episode in which Luther Sloan from Section 31 first appears?
Oh, that's a good one. My batteries have gone.
Oh, I can picture it in my head.
Poop.
Season 6.
Yeah, it's fairly late on as well.
Yeah, season 16, right?
Now we're talking about Deep Space Nine, not Supernatural.
Oh,
holy crap! That thing ran and ran. Oh,
yeah, it's a word like Inquisition, but not. They do something like. It's a word
James MC
that
says
they do
Sloan episode 1.
It's something that they do to Bashir. It's it's something like
imposition.
What do you do when you like you get somebody and you got to
inquest,
like torture them for information, but not really called torture. Something like interrogation, but I think a little bit more harder than interrogation.
Waterboarding.
Extreme rendition. It's not the spy who loved BM's MC. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I do know. I can picture it in my head.
Oh, that's horrible.
And he's not sure whether he's on the holodeck at one point. It's a good episode.
Inquisition.
I'm willing to go with that. It is something short and.
It's something like that.
Yeah. Watch Discovery on loop.
So, is that your answer?
Are we going to go with Inquisition?
I mean, unless you can buy us 5 more minutes, but Inquisition is the closest I can get to right now.
Well, I could attempt to woo Naomi with my amazing beatboxing skills.
No, that won't. Oh God!
But apparently,
I'm curious, Gerd. Why do you need 5 more minutes?
I just got to go through all synonyms in my head.
Oh, okay.
I'd say Inquisition. Okay.
Let's go with that. Inquisition.
Inquisition. Okay. Let's see what the answer is.
Yes.
Nice.
Inquisition.
Well done.
Well done.
Great episode.
1 point each.
Reminds me of those movies like Divergent, Insurgent. The final one, I think, Detergent. We'll clean up in the end, kind of thing.
I have to agree with Random Menace. At Professor Brain Specs, there are no continuity errors. It's only in your head.
Oh my goodness!
I'm not.
You've got to be kidding me.
Okay, I'm even on camera.
Scythilarus.
Star Trek definitely has continuity errors. Are you Zephram Cochrane of Alpha Centauri? No, I'm Zephram Cochrane of Montana.
Anyway, next question, and this one is for It's a Fake.
You have to shake your fist when you do. Oh, it's a dry.
In the episode Move Along Home, who were the aliens visiting from the Gamma Quadrant?
Oh, were they the Wadi?
The Wookiee.
Yeah.
Alamarain, count to 4. Alamarain, and 3 more.
I think it's something.
Precisely, John DeMarco. You're so correct.
I think we should get a damn point for it. Is the Wadi, wasn't it?
Sig and Zag. I remember those on the Big Breakfast. They were great.
Sig and Zag, God, yeah.
Welcome, Positive Candor.
In the episode of Long Home, how long did you last?
Is that your final episode? Final episode. Is it your final answer? The Wadi?
I think that was.
Yeah, this is my final episode.
This may be my
Thank you
final
for
episode.
all the people out there that have viewed our shows and our cartoons and everything else. This is my final episode. Thank you.
Yes, as Admiral Brainy Specs just won the lead role in the next season for Star Trek Discovery. So let's bring up the answers. The Wadi, well done. You are correct.
I used to work with someone called Wadi.
Two points for It's a Fake. Okay, well done. Now the next question is for Deep Space Bird. What is the name of the roulette-style game played at Quarks?
Double.
Is that Dabo or is it
Dabo? It's not Domjock because that's the one that's like Space Pool. It's Dabo.
Hello, Positive Candor. Good to see you.
I mean, it definitely uses the wheel, so I guess that's what they mean by roulette.
Unless you want Tongo.
That's what I was thinking.
But that's played with cards as well.
Maybe
Whereas Jenga.
Maybe they're thinking of Russian roulette with phasers.
Yeah, I can't get my light bulb to work.
That's because it's a phaser, darling.
I mean,
the ball.
Dabo is evade and
Snap.
Full
Evade,
consortium. It's
fire, and
Tongo has
Tongo
a
is full
spinning thing,
consortium.
but the Tongo
Dabo
wheel is
you're right.
it's more like a
Dabo is
container.
roulette. Dabo's roulette.
Yeah.
these are
Dabo.
Naomi's questions. Don't overthink.
Okay, let's have a look at the answer. You said Dabo.
And Dabo girl.
Yay!
And Dabo it is. Well done.
I used to play that a lot in Star Trek Online.
I did as well.
To spin the bottle. That'd be another game I wouldn't be invited to play.
Spin the bottle.
It was actually a very difficult game to lose, actually. Yeah. But, okay, well done. That's 2 points each. We're going to bring up the next question for It's a Fake.
The only way to lose is not to play.
As well as being Kai, what other high-ranking position did Win hold for a short time?
Beatboxing champion of 2397.
She was the she was a Vedic before that, but I think, do you mean when she was like the, what did you call it, random gorilla?
Yeah, she was Kai and the first minister at the same time.
Yeah.
Just positive candor. The word what you just written there, M-A-I, Mai, is actually how the Germans spell the word May, spell the month May. So it's an actual word. So First Minister, you say.
DeMarco.
Let's have a look.
And then they booted her out.
Slytherin says,
Sure she wasn't the goddess emperor?
Koi.
Here's a nurse.
Wasn't she the Kwisatz Haderach?
Anyway, let's have a look at your answer.
What deep?
You are correct. She was also first minister.
Is that how you spell minister?
Yes,
looks
two eyes.
weird.
Minister.
But
how else was? Oh yeah, minister. Well done. So It's a Fake are now at 3 points. Let's see how Deep Space Bird does on the next question.
So
Who once ran naked into a Bajoran shrine on DS9 screaming, "We're all doomed," and praying for protection?
You said you would never bring that up.
This is a safe space, Zoe. It's a safe space. Viewers, this shall go no further.
I didn't actually say who it was. I asked who it was. You just gave yourself away, but okay. Floor Chicken says it was him.
I'm sorry, that was just too good an opportunity.
It was.
James Furman says Riker.
Hold on. Could we see the question again?
Of course, yeah. Who once ran naked into the Bajoran shrine on Deep Space Nine, screaming, "We're all doomed," and praying for protection?
Now, this sounds like something that Bashir would have done after he tried something from Quarks. But I think it's just a passing comment that we don't actually see it on screen.
I know, we definitely don't see it on screen.
So is it Morn?
It's either Morn or Rom, I'm thinking.
I have
Probably
a feeling
Morn.
I have a feeling it's Morn. Shall we go with Morn?
Might as well.
Let's try Morn.
Who mourns for him, by the way?
Let's have a look.
Yes!
You are correct. It was Morn.
It's so Morn. It's such a Morn
Yeah, that's
thing to
after
do.
the war got started. That's right after the war got started.
I love Morn. He's so cool.
I just love how they portrayed him as the biggest chatterbox, and he never had a line.
I know Quark always says he never shuts up.
Actually, was it French or German? He did have a line in the
German.
German, okay, in the German version.
Oh?
I think it was in the
First
second
episode.
season.
Wow.
I thought it was first.
What did he say?
I don't
It was in
recall.
German.
Nay, go
I'll have to
and
check
go
it
and watch
out.
the second season and tell us what he says.
It'd be weird watching German, but all right, I'll give it a go. Okay. Yeah, James MC said it was Gold Ducat. No, not quite. But yeah, well done. So let's bring up the scoreboard. That's 3-all. So the next question is for it's a fake. Yeah. Anyway, on which planet is the Hall of Warriors where new members are inducted into the Order of the Batleth?
Oh, bloody Klingons! I'm not very good with them. Let's see.
Oh, it's a good thing Bird of Prey isn't on your team then.
I think I would have gotten this one.
That's counterintuitive.
There's like Go.
Well, that's not why I
Gorkor
said that,
or
Bird.
something like that. There's like Goker or something like that.
Random Man says, Morn hatte einen Satz in der deutschen Synchrofassung. Ja, kann sein, aber ich weiß es nicht.
Achtung.
Yeah. Erdy-gurdy. That's all I heard.
That's Swedish.
Erdy-gurdy. Oh, God. Honestly.
That's you don't like Catherine Tate's comedy, but she does something called the offensive translator, and when she's asked to translate Swedish, she goes hurdy-gurdy.
It's what she translates for everyone, because there's a Chinese guy, an Italian, whatever else, and she just goes ching wang wong, ching wong, ching chong chong.
Oh my goodness!
It you wouldn't have liked it, Zoe, I don't think, but it at the time, and then she had to translate Italian, and she just went, "Hey," and like she was supposed to translate some technical lingo or something, and just, yeah. Okay, back to this.
That got on TV. Oh my goodness!
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
Gorilla,
goodness.
what was your guess? Because I'll have to defer to you on these Klingon things.
It's something like Gokor or something like that.
That's a character from Dragon Ball Z.
It's something close to that.
Well, Gokor. I mean, I take it it's not Kronos. That's the only one I know.
No, it's not Kronos.
Or Kling. I heard it referred to as Kling once.
Oh, have you seen Thomas Boss that has Bird lost yet? No, he hasn't, and he might lose. That's horrible.
Damn it, Thomas.
I know.
Be kind. Be kind.
Rewind.
Okay, well let's try. Somebody's dating themselves. Back to cartridge. Gokor, I guess. I have to defer to my esteemed colleague on this one.
So what's your answer?
Gorilla, he's talking to you.
Gokar or something like that. Gokor.
Go-kart?
Gokor.
Okay. Gokor. Okay, well, let's have a look at the answer, shall we? I'm afraid not. It was Tiger Claw.
Yeah.
Tiger. Oh, we missed the tie out. We left it. Oh, well. Can't win them all.
So, yeah, it's still 3-3. And the next question is for Deep Space Bird. So let's bring up the next question.
As per our agreement, so we need to get this wrong.
What was the name of the Bajoran resistance hero rescued by Kira and O'Brien?
Shakar. Pretty sure it's Shakar, and he didn't want to be a hero.
We don't need another hero.
Unless it's that. Oh no, it's the other guy. The other one, the one that the politician came and did a speech about on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Shakira.
Sherelle.
Baltar. That's Gaius to you.
Which, again, another Trek actor portrayed the original Baltar, didn't he? Old his face. What were they called?
Yeah.
I
know this
episode. They're on the Cardassian planet. They're in Kai's pissed, right? So
yeah, and he gets
with the wave, or not the wave. The
when wasn't the
Bajoran resistance is going on.
He gets
that Linus.
Yeah, he gets that weird special position and takes over as first officer when Kira's moved on.
Right. And the other Bajorans on the planet, they sacrifice themselves so that they could get him home. And then once he gets home, he didn't really want to.
This is sounding suspiciously like that Riker Square where you describe the entire episode except for the answer to the actual question.
Yeah. You can unite our people.
Oh, now we're getting quotes.
They're going to prevent the Civil War.
John DeMarco, honestly.
I know, we're circling. Bring it in for a landing, you two. Do you think Naomi would have let me get away with this amount of time? I don't think so.
Wow.
I do. What? Wow. But you usually just smash the answers out.
Tanis Morel or something like that, or
something. It rhymes with it.
Banana fana fofana.
I will have to push you for an answer.
Remember, you do have shields as well.
Oh, you do. Yes, I forgot to mention. Yes, you do have shields.
Thank you for that, Brainy.
I forgot to introduce
how
the round.
shields actually ever helps the team that uses it, though.
Because if the other team can't, if the other team can't answer the question, then the point for the question automatically goes to you by default.
Oh, that's a nice
and you get
change for this week.
And we do get the next question. Shall we raise shields?
You do.
Yeah, that's then raise shields.
Okay.
Ensign, raise shields.
But of course, just a reminder: if they get the answer right, they get the point.
Yeah, I
So-
know.
And the
But
question.
we'll get
And
the next question.
Then you get a spank on your butty.
Welcome to
Welcome
Question
to Question Trek After Dark. Okay, so to It's a Fake. What was the name of the Bajoran resistance hero rescued by Kira and O'Brien?
Shakar.
No. It wasn't Shakar. It was Lee Nollis.
Okay.
It's
Are you
Lee
sure?
Nollis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay, let's have a look at the answer. Lee Nollis, that's correct. Well done.
Damn it.
Well done,
Because
Gorilla.
they went through that whole speech and he did not want to even be a hero. He tried to dip out of that episode. He tried to dip out.
Who was Shakar then?
It was the
Shakar
resistance
was
Kira's boyfriend.
Yeah,
Shakar was-
well, he was more of a boy toy than a boyfriend.
Shakar was the leader of the resistance cell that Kira fought in, and then later on, because when Kai Wynn was both Kai and First Minister, she led a security team to try and capture Shakar and his old resistance buddies because they were hoarding the
soil reclamation equipment.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I guess
Who is that?
those are not questions tonight.
That's Phantom Girl.
Who the hell
You
is
can-
Phantom Girl?
You can see the P on her costume.
I
She
don't
is
want to see the P in it.
Yeah. And apparently, random says we have to use the shills. How do we use shills?
And that's her boyfriend, Ultra Boy.
Cannon fodder?
That was a terrible choice, Random Menace.
Yeah, are we supposed to use the shields as cannon fodder?
Anyway, so let's give Thingy the point. Oh, they've already got it. And the next question then goes to who does the question go again?
Deep Space Bird.
Deep Space Bird. Okay, let's bring up the next question. What weapon is favoured by the Klingons?
What weapon is favoured by the Klingons?
Yes, that was my fault. I wrote that wrong.
I didn't catch that because I had so many other things to fix.
Mm-hmm. Of course you did.
I missed that one.
What weapon is favoured by the Klingons?
I mean, that's kind of open-ended. I would assume you mean the Batleth.
It's got to be the Batleth, but Worf prefers the big knife sword thing, doesn't he?
But Worf's not a real Klingon, is he?
Worf is a sexy man.
What? No, Worf takes the Batleth when he's doing his exercises and
that is true.
Holosuite.
Even though he prefers a Mechlith.
That's
Batleth.
true. At times. Although in Picard season 3, supposedly he's a
in Picard series 3, he looks very, very tasty.
He's a
bit of a silver fox
pacifist now.
Yeah, I don't think
I'll believe it when I see it.
That'll last about 2 episodes, and it'll just start whooping ass again.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I think it's a joke.
Yeah, let's have a look at the answer. Batleth.
And just think, that's an easy gimme question would have been for the other team if we hadn't raised shields.
Yeah, thank God.
It's a fix.
Also, keep in mind, I mean, it's from a Klingon's point of view. So, what does he really mean as a pacifist? Does he mean pacifist by human standards or pacifist by Klingon standards?
Or pacifist by writers' standards.
Is he a pacifist that he just chops them up but doesn't kill them? I don't know. But anyway, next question, and that's for it's a fake.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, I was just checking.
What is the name of Grand Nagus Zek's son?
Oh dear, I didn't even know he had one.
Want to call him as long
Yeah,
as you pay him enough.
I was in the Ferengi episodes.
It was in the episode where Clark became Grand Nagus for that one day.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Wow, just give me a
Cracks in that
hint.
episode. I think it was Cracks.
Pardon?
I think it was Cracks.
Crass?
Cracks.
K-R-A-X?
Yeah.
Nagus.
Baby.
Junior.
Yeah, exactly. That's my boy. Let's go with Cracks then.
Let's have a look. You are correct. It was Cracks.
I really do rely on the kindness of strangers.
I actually thought these questions would be quite hard, but you guys seem to be nailing them.
Well, DS9 is my favorite of all the series.
Yeah, Deep Space Nine's the best.
It is.
Well,
true.
that is why I put my comment into our chat, so our private chat.
DS9 and SMW.
I thought these were easy.
Yeah, but you're clever. That's the distinction.
I don't know about that.
Not Ryan Johnson says it's Slarty Bartfast. Okay, the next question is for Deep Space Bird.
Well, actually, we're going into round 2 now.
Are we? Oh, that's right. You are correct. Well done. Yes, sorry, I was going from the scoreboard. You are correct. Okay, so that end of round 1, Deep Space Bird has 4 points. It's a Fake has 5, but it's still anyone's game. So let's move to round 2. Round 2 consists of 6 questions, each one requiring 2 answers. If a team can only provide 1 answer or none of the answers, the question automatically goes to the opposing team. So,
request for clarification. Do they have to be the right answers?
Yes, they do.
Oh.
I always let that be a surprise.
No, they can't be the left answers. They have to be the right answers.
Oh, that's just cruel.
So let's have a look. Let's have a look at the first question of round 2.
I think that's
Did you explain the rules?
I did. Yes, I just did.
Which way around the board do we go, and do we get any money?
No, you don't. Anyway, First question.
Devo!
First question for Deep Space Bird. In which episode did Iggy Pop appear, and to what species was his character?
The Magnificent Ferengi, and he was a Vorta.
I concur.
Okay, let's have a look. You are correct. Well done. That's 2 points.
One of my favorite episodes.
It is a good one. I love a good bit of slapstick.
2 strips of latinum to the first man into the infirmary. Hooray!
John DeMarco says it was the episode Evade, and Random Menace says the episode was called Four Right Answers.
No,
Answers.
they have to be the far right answers as opposed to the far left answers. Or
James MC says great episode. It was a good episode. Okay, next question is for It's a Fake.
It's a fake.
Which agency did Garrick work for before? Sorry, which agency did Garrick work for before becoming a tailor, and who was his mentor?
Well, he worked for the City in Order, but would it be Abram Tain as his mentor, or would it be that housekeeper lady?
I think an Auburn Tain, or Daddy, as he should have been called.
I thought the agency he worked for was Spudger-like.
Two things can be true.
Who knows with Garrick?
I
You
thought
never know.
he worked
Quite
for the
know
Romulan
for sure.
Gardeners Association.
Floor Chicken suggests it was His Majesty's Revenue and Customs.
Krista says DVLA. James MC says Tesco Security. James MC says CIA. Floor Chicken says HMRC.
What's HMRC?
His Majesty's Revenue and Customs Service.
Okay.
Okay, let's have a look at the answer. Let's have a look.
They're the taxmen.
Obsidian Order and an Auburn Tain. Well done. Yes, excellent. 2 points for them. All right. Next question is for Deep Space Bird. Let's get ready. This one's going to be a bit harder.
Well, you're going to make them harder.
What was the name of the Romulan senator killed by Garrick, and in which episode did he appear?
In
the Pale Moonlight.
Yeah.
And Senator Vreenek?
Vreenek. Senator Vreenek.
You honestly thought this was going to be harder?
Yes.
It's
a fake.
I had a feeling that was going to factor in.
If any Romulan could be named, it'd be Vreenek.
Yeah, it is. It's Vreenek.
Let's have a look then. You are correct. Well done.
Senator, it's a fake, says Simon Higgins.
Quite.
And John DeMarco says, to be fair, Garrick probably killed a lot of Romulan senators.
That's true. Like that, the
point,
one that he
John.
was there for when he was a gardener. Senator V-neck. Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought you said.
All right. So next question is for It's a Fake. What was the name of the Bajoran poet who temporarily took over as emissary, and what was the cultural ideology? Oh, sorry. What cultural ideology did he reinstate?
I know he tried to reinstate the Dajaras. Well, what was his name, though?
Are you sure? I thought it was the guy who wanted to bring every political statement to end with a rap battle. To and I quote, liven up the channel for the politics. That would have been funnier if I hadn't messed up my lines.
Yeah.
It's just
Was it the
important that you
poet?
try.
Was it the poet something Lon?
Say again?
Was it the poet something Lon, like a quorum or something like that?
Oh, a quorum sounds right.
Wasn't
I
it,
think was
Hakuna
Fancy
Matata?
Dan. He was a famous Earth baseball player.
While you're thinking about it, I'd just like to thank Joseph Petrick for his €5 donation to our PayPal. He also has a question for the next round for the audience question. So thank you very much, and I'll bring that up in round 3.
Thank you, Random Menace. If I can talk, I don't know if I can talk. Can I talk?
No.
Apparently.
Although you have taken the ball gag out without permission, but okay, go ahead.
Welcome back to Question of Trek After Dark.
Wow.
While we're waiting for the answer, why not call 0900 1701 Trek Chat, where you too can ask questions to our array of very nerdy Star Trek fans. That's 0900 1701 Trek Chat. Call now.
See, I only say these things just to get Jeff to say, wow.
$3.99 a minute.
Anyway, back to the question.
Oh, do we have to?
Yes.
I know. I'm confident in Dejara's as the answer, because I think Kira was the artist Dejara and couldn't even pull off a convincing wax Play-Doh bird or whatever. And the Mutta were the ones that prepared the dead and got pushed over railings and stuff. But A.Q.O.T, you think is his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure it wasn't Hakuna Matata?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Any good joke can be overused.
Let's have a look.
That's what I'm here for.
Akorum Lan, a strict caste system known as the Jaras. So yes, well done.
Yeah.
And I think we have, 2 more questions left?
Yes.
Okay, so next question is for Deep Space Bird.
Someone's bound to be keeping track of these things.
In which episode did Worf contemplate leaving Starfleet, and what were his plans after leaving?
He contemplated leaving Starfleet in the way of the Warrior, and he only sticks around because Sisko pretty much begs him to handle the Klingon situation. And he was going to go back to the monastery to finish his studies.
I think there's a problem because I think this happens twice. I think he also was going to leave and do something for the something Alliance. He was going to do transport or something.
Oh yeah, it's the same episode, isn't it?
I don't know if it's Way of the
Alliance?
Warrior. Okay, maybe it was Way of the Warrior. Yeah, he wasn't going back to the monastery.
Right.
The Alliance. The Sepian Alliance, is that it?
Yes, that's the one.
Right, okay. So yeah.
Okay, so you've got one question correct. That was the Way of the Warrior. Unfortunately, the second answer was incorrect. So we're gonna let the other team.
Wait a minute.
Did we officially?
Clarification. Did they actually give the answers yet? And second, what was the second answer?
We can't give the second answer until the other team.
They gave the answer the Way of the Warrior.
But we didn't officially say it. We were talking to each other.
Okay. Well,
wow.
All right. Well, I'll give you some time to answer. All right. Go on then. What's the other answer?
You're jumping in quick. I think it was he was planning to return to that monastery at whatever the hell it was called.
Pajem?
It's not Pajem. He wasn't going to a Vulcan monastery.
That's where the goddamn time crystal.
I'm just trying to be helpful.
Live long and prosper, you patah.
Or the Klingon version, you won't live long.
Can we see the question again?
You won't live long.
Today is a good day to die.
Logically speaking.
In which episode did Worf contemplate leaving Starfleet? What were his plans after leaving? Although I think
he absolutely considered leaving in Way of the Warrior.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure he was going back to that monastery.
Okay. So they said Kalas pointed his hand and said to look for him there. And they built the monastery.
Doesn't it begin with a B?
They built this city.
Built this city on
rock
jam
and
sticks.
roll.
We built this city on sausage rolls, yeah.
Ozzle twists.
And
They're
that's why
much-
it
they're
fell
delightfully
over.
tart.
We built this city on rock and roll, and that's why we're getting fined for not having planning permission.
Okay.
I honestly I don't remember the name of the monastery, but I 100% think it was he was going to go out with this alliance.
He did consider.
I just think I don't know if we have the name right for the alliance.
Well, what name do
Is
you
it
think
possible that we have the wrong name, Zoe?
I do remember them saying it is a long way to the Lessepi Alliance.
Is it Lessepian or is it?
I think it's just
something?
Lessepi.
I thought it.
Have to press you for an answer.
Yeah, I think we need an answer pretty soon. Pretty
But
quick.
it was like Ninite.
Simon Higgins says he was going to release audiobooks of him reading the collected works of Shakespeare in the original Klingon.
With interludes of singing Klingon opera.
Tuck Bach, Tuck Pitch.
I'm sorry. I if you can think of the monastery, then or whatever.
I can't. It's not.
I just don't think it's the
guys. I have
Lessepian
to push you for your answers.
Okay.
Don't
It's
push
the
them.
something
I am
alliance.
gonna go with. I'm gonna use my authority as captain to say it is Way of the Warrior, and he was going to return to the monastery to complete his studies.
Well, you are correct with it being the Way of the Warrior, but no, that was the monastery was only one of the was an option he considered, but wasn't his final decision. So let's have a look. So we're going to give It's a Fake a chance to answer the other question, and that is
He was going to go to work for the Neberite Alliance, I thought.
Yeah. See, he was on leave at the monastery there when he got called to DS9.
Oh, damn it, he was at the monastery. Oh,
yeah, he got his leave cut short when he was at the monastery there. And
He got
correct.
He found
I knew
the
it was an
spa
alliance.
Yeah, he found the spa treatments were below par, so he left and thought he'd run freight for the Neberite Alliance or whoever or whatever.
he couldn't find any time crystals. That's what it was. But anyway,
if he could turn back
sorry,
time.
I should have gone with what you'd said. I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't know Neberite. I knew it was alliance, but
it may not be right. Neberite may not
right.
be right.
I can tell it's right.
Never wrong, maybe wrong.
We all know it's right.
Let's have a look.
This is me we're talking about.
It's never right, even.
The Way of the Warrior and joining the Neberite Alliance. Well done. So that's a point each.
Oh, see, it's nice when we share.
And the final question goes to It's a Fake.
It's a fucking key.
Which two characters ended up being rescued by the USS Valiant?
Jake and Nog, I believe.
Yeah, but there's three of them rescued. There's the lunar schooner. What's her name?
That don't count.
No. But the Valiant rescued Jake and Nog when they were being pursued by those.
Jake Nog and the lunar schooner was rescued by the Defiant at the end of the episode. Yeah,
quite right. Quite right.
Are those your final answers?
Yes.
Okay, let's have a look. Well, correct. Well done. So let's have a look at the scoreboard. All right. So, at the end of round 2, It's a Fake is in the lead with 12 points, and Deep Space Bird have 9, but it's still anyone's game. Now we're going to go into round 3, where we'll bring on get someone from some people from the audience to ask a question to our teams. The first one, of course, is from Joseph Petre, who gets €5. His question is, and this one is for Deep Space Bird. If there should be, in what episode did Lancelot get bitch slapped by Kira?
What?
Oh,
Wave the Warrior. They're first introduced to Worf, and this is our first officer. Nice hat.
Where's my mouse? There it is. Let's have a look. You are correct. It was Way of the Warrior. Well done.
Boom, shakalaka.
So that's 1 point. Well done. Okay, and now I'm going to send the link into the chats. 1 second. Copy that.
And just a word to our viewers. Gorilla's Random Thoughts and I prefer our questions like we prefer our Cardassian tailors, plain and simple.
Okay, the link is in the chat, so if someone would like to come in and ask It's a Fake a question, then please. I think
like
John DeMarco.
Taylor, he's far from plain and simple.
I think John DeMarco had a question.
Oh, John! Oh my.
How did we get a point?
Did you fall asleep, Bird?
No, I put in the private chat. I needed 60 seconds. I was away.
We got a point because I answered the question. Don't worry.
All right.
How did that happen? I wasn't there. It doesn't count.
You were. I was seeing you on screen. You were there.
No.
Count.
I was
on screen. On screen.
I was being Bird of Prey 5's in a dialogue.
So, okay, we've got someone coming in. Hold on.
Brace yourselves.
It's John DeMarco, so I'm going to go off screen and bring John on. 1 second.
What's happening?
I like this, John.
I don't know.
I find him very handsome and intelligent.
Welcome, John.
Jolan True, everyone.
Hello.
Jolan.
Blah.
Truly, Jolan.
Oh, you just have to be different, Bird.
I'm not going to go to Jolan True.
So this question is for It's a Fake.
Well, I suppose you could say Kapla, but a lot of Klingon conversation would start with Nuknech, which is the closest the Klingons have to a word for hello. It actually translates as "What do you want?" True story.
There's so much that we, the
don't
general
ask me
public,
that question,
don't
please.
Well, my question is about our favorite Romulan senator who has already come up a number of times today as Senator Vreenak. In the episode In a Pale Moonlight, before his detour to DS9, he was visiting Wayun in this location.
Ooh.
No.
Would he have been on Cardassia then? No, I don't think. I think it was some like lesser known asteroid or something, or shipyards or something.
Yeah.
Oh, John, you live up to your reputation and no mistake.
Oh, thank you. I think.
I believe it was the Burnley Inn outside Junction 7 on the M25.
Motel 6. What do you reckon, Gorilla?
It was not Cardassia, I know that.
Okay, let's do process of elimination.
Oh, come on. You know it was Gallifrey.
Oh.
Staff Romula Beta. From the Hitchhiker's Guide.
Where else did
All
he
right,
hang
it was
out?
Orc. Come on. We all
No,
know
there's a one time. I think there's a one mention
Yeah.
when he was visiting some planet.
I suspect you're right. I just don't know it. I'm afraid. I'm plain and simple. Emphasis on simple.
You got me, John.
Yeah, thanks, John, for helping.
You have a guess, or you want me to just tell you what the answer is?
Oh gosh.
Might as well guess.
Yeah. Okay.
The G7 summit in Cornwall.
It's Vulcan.
I'm from Cornwall, actually. Sorry, Gorilla, what did you say? Or was that you? Or was that John? Everyone sounds the same.
I said it was Vulcan.
Oh, that was you?
Trying to
Oh,
help
heavens.
you.
Okay.
Wow, we all sound the same. Really?
All American.
Well,
even wow.
No, you are in a class all on your own, and I've always said so, and I've told people that.
Sorry, we all sound the same.
No, Americans.
Wow.
Oh. Hey, have you heard the difference between a New
Wow.
Yorker and a New Jersey person? They're right next to each other. Or how about a Southerner and a Californian person?
Well, I lived in Arizona, and I lived in Georgia. So yeah, they're different talking.
Yeah, and us Minnesotans, we tend to replace our T's with D's.
Oh.
And those Kurogans, I'll tell you, they sound way
Is
different than
Kurogan-
anyone
The
else.
What
sun
is
never
that?
sets.
You
on
guys
the
joke about
Kurogan
that a lot, but I mean, like
Empire.
the northern people that don't have like specific accents, I suppose.
Well, birds,
Indeed,
the reason
springtime.
the sun never sets is that you keep dropping a nuke, so it looks like the sun never sets.
So let's see.
Okay. We're going to need an answer.
Yeah.
It's
Simon
a
Higgins,
fake.
don't even joke about it. Geordies and Mackhams do not sound the same. Oh my goodness.
Oh, you've got her dander up, and that's unusual for her.
Now, Simon's from the same area of the country as I am, so he's jesting, but it's a harsh jest, and you should not say it in public, especially if a Geordie or a Mackham is in the area.
Yeah, well, I heard in England you could tell what town a person's from just by their accent.
Yes.
Oh, the street.
I could tell you most parts of the Northeast where someone's from just by their voice. It's that we all sound the same to everyone else, but we can tell the difference.
That's how they solved a couple of the crimes back in the 80s. They said, well, I think this guy was from like West Hampshire.
I think you're buying time now.
No,
We need an answer, please.
Yeah, Google's not helping me at all on this.
Wow.
No, I'm just joking.
I think this is going to be a record show for wows.
That's my mobile, and you'll see it's you guys on here. I don't do that.
Well, technically, YouTube is owned by Google.
Well, I just call everything
He has a
Google
point.
like I call everything Kleenex.
Simon and
I
I
don't know.
didn't just go to the same school. We were in the same Star Trek play at school.
Yeah, just
you can't break
It's a
it.
fake. Do you have an answer for us, please?
Yeah. I don't know. The oh shoot, what were the Chintaka shipyards or something?
So Chintaka, unfortunately, is incorrect. He was visiting Sukara.
I was so sure.
Sukara.
It's pretty close to Shintaka.
Unfortunately, it's not close enough. But thank you, John, for coming up and
that was
having that wonderful question. We appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.
That was great.
Catch
Talk to you later.
Okie dokie. That was a hard question. Well, but thank you, John DeMarco, for coming on. Okay, I'm going to put the link back in the chat again. We would like at least 2 more to come on, if possible. Put that in there. So if another 2 would like to come on and ask our teams a question, we would appreciate it.
We don't bite unless you ask.
Also, we need to bring up the scoreboard so the other team has a point.
Didn't we only get 1 so far?
Oh,
Or
did they get a
I
point?
miss the other one?
So did they? Oh, they didn't answer it, did they? That's right. They don't get a point. Well done. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
pretty
Well, the rules change every week, so
I'm sorry.
Just checking.
I was getting confused. Some Higgins says there's Klingons the starboard bow, Captain. Get them off.
There's
Poor
a Klingon
chickens.
on the starboard bow.
Says giggity.
I like that one.
Well,
So
that's
the links
an easy question. We got one from John.
The link is in the chats, guys. If two more want to come in and ask a question, if not, we will move to the next round. No one.
No one appears to want to come in. No one thinks they can defeat us. That is the point. Come forth, come one, come all, and ask the questions, and we will not tell you the answers because
The
we won't
gauntlet
know
has
them.
been laid down.
It has. Whoopsh, it's
Spirit
down.
Time says, Professor Brainy Specs, I'm pretty sure you have a master. Yes, that's me. But anyway, we do have someone in.
In your dreams, maybe.
Oops.
Hello to Gordon. How are you doing?
Welcome,
Hey,
Gordon.
Gordon.
Welcome up, my lovelies.
Be kind.
I thought I'd get involved again.
Don't be too kind.
I'll see.
Be John DeMarco kind.
And thanks
I
for
don't know,
being
depends who's getting the question.
thanks for being Captain Picard in our cartoon today.
Indeed.
What's your
Yeah,
shirt?
well, I'm glad you didn't ask me to be Janeway.
There's
What's your
coffee in
shirt
that
say,
nebula. I can't do it, Janeway. I was gonna have to do it as a kind of Scottish thing, but it wasn't quite right, so I just got Jen to do it in the end.
I thought that was Jen. This question is for Deep Space Bird.
Where we are. Be nice, please.
I'll try. In the season 3 opener, the search, what does Commander Sisko regret not taking Quark up on his offer?
Oh,
those new cami knickers, I think. Latinum cami knickers.
Oh, kinky.
What's your shirt say, Gordon?
I don't know if you can read it.
Oh, yes, I can now.
Let's make sure history never forgets the name. Hang on, who are we?
Well, I thought it was appropriate.
It is. It's far more appropriate than mine, which is R2D2.
Could you repeat the question, Gordon?
Yeah. In the search, what does Commander Sisko regret not taking Quark up on his offer for?
Low by crystals, I think it was.
Whose question is this?
It is
yours. It's ours.
Our question.
Are you regretting it now?
He was trying to sell them a good luck charm or something, wasn't he?
So they've been captured.
Yeah.
Him, Quark, and the Vorder, though they don't know it's a Vorder yet. They're being held by the Jem'Hadar.
No, that's season 2. That I'm talking about one after the search.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Pedicure.
I'm sure it's a good luck charm. This is the one where the Defiant arrives, isn't it?
Yeah.
He regrets not taking Quark up on his offer. Did Quark have offered?
It's a replicator.
Yeah.
It's a replicator because the Defiance ones don't work.
Yeah, Quark had offered replicators for a reasonable price.
Yeah. The Defiant's broken in that one because it's just come out of mothballs and its replicators don't work.
Well, nothing works, does it?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question.
It's good when she gets it right.
This is why we love you, Captain Dash. Oh, that was good. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem.
Love to the family.
Appreciate it.
Love to all.
Take care.
You gotta
That
love
was a good
Gordon.
one because I would not have gotten that.
It just came to me like that. I was like, well, hang on. Yeah, Simon Higgins has pointed out that my Star Trek script that we were both in for the play was for a high school drama festival. I included all of the popular old tropes, including scantily clad female damsels in distress and Kirk getting his uniform ripped. And we also had the. Well, we were sixth formers. We were 18 at the time.
Oh, okay.
And one of the lines in it was, "I'm Captain Kirk. I'm invincible."
Okay. Well, anyway, we just need one more person to come and ask a question. The link is in the chat, so please, if one more can come in. I bet Thomas Potts has a question, no doubt. I'm sure Thomas Potts, no doubt, has a question.
While we're waiting to see if anyone pops in, what are the scores again?
The scores are for Deep Space Bird, 11 points, and It's a Fake ahead by just 1 point.
Oh, we're pulling it back. Someone come in and ask a really hard question so that I don't have to try as hard.
As if you ever do. Joking. I'm joking.
Springtime has an interesting question. Which episode of the original series was banned by the FBI because of the studio crew who got arrested during filming? Like, what?
I don't know. I never heard that
I
story
don't know
before.
anything about this. Wow.
The only thing I can think about this question is, it's a fake!
To answer Thomas Potts' question, when the Riker round is coming back, is when I can once again afford the software that I use to scramble up the pictures. So once I have a job, finally, again, it will come back.
Just use a Magimix.
Or just use what I used to use for the Who Knows Who round and it's like Pixelizer or something like that. It's a web browser.
Is it? I'll have to have a look on that then. Have a little play around. But yeah, so we need one more person. The link is in the chat. So if someone would like to come on.
John DeMarco gave Gorilla and I the answer to that question. What is the way to Eden?
Oh. That was banned. My goodness.
Okay.
I mean, banned shortly? Because, I mean, it definitely aired.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen it.
Yeah, Way to Eden was played.
Huh.
Maybe it was banned on the first time, maybe it got released then on the reruns. I don't know.
I do love that episode. Herbert.
Okay, well, in that case, Kronos says, "Hey nerds, hi Kronos." Right, anyway, I said the link is in the chat. If one more person wants to come in and ask a question, then we can move on to the next round.
Kronos,
Otherwise...
ask a question, Kronos. A really hard Kronos question.
Or an easy one. Both are on the table.
I've got a question for you. Nuk gach och chechache.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to speak freedom.
I want to speak freedom. Oh, that's a good response. I actually asked, where is a good restaurant?
Well,
I said Gach.
Well,
Maybe there's a little bistro called Gach.
I do have a question if no one comes
okay.
up.
Oh.
So we want to go with mine?
I'm curious, which episode was that, Springtime?
Yeah, because John DeMarco was making a joke. It wasn't actually the way to Eden.
Oh, okay. Well, Professor Brains, if you'd like to ask your question, doesn't look like anyone's coming in.
All right. In the episode Q-less, the station's power is being drained. What is the power being converted into that is threatening the station?
Was it like graviton? Something to do with.
Yeah, they had to do something with the gravitons there. Yeah, wasn't it converted into gravitons?
Like graviton bursts or something. Because they were poking holes. It was poking holes in the hull, on bulkheads and things like that.
No, I thought that was where the luck changed. You know, it changed the gravitational flow. So, like, some people standing in one area would have all the luck there, but people in another area would have the lousiest luck.
Yeah, I get those confused sometimes, but sorry, can you repeat your question, Mr. Professor?
Mr. Professor. I don't think I've ever been called that before. So in the episode Q-less, the station's power is being drained and it's being converted into what, which is threatening the station?
Yeah, because it was caused by that egg they were auctioning off. So what was the egg creating?
Pringles. And the
baby velociraptor.
Eggs are even more
Did you
expensive
say
in the
Pringles?
future.
Yeah, it was threatening the station because once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was graviton pulses.
Yeah, graviton bursts or something, emissions of some. Yeah, I think it had to do with graviton.
Is that your answer?
Because the other one with the luck was the tachyons were all spinning in anti-clockwise or something, and they should have been like randomized or something.
Okay, yeah, and that caused the. Yeah, okay. There's the effect of the graviton pulse.
So what is your answer, guys?
Can we say graviton bursts?
Is that your answer? You sure you want to go with that?
You've got a devilish glint in your eye.
He has a poker face on.
Well, what do you reckon? Do you want to go with it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, you're correct. It is gravitons.
Cheeky. You're cheeky.
He's taking a page out of my book. I used to do that.
Yeah.
But okay, let's have a look at the scores.
Way too much cheek in the room.
And at the end of round 3, Deep Space Bird has 11 points, but still in the lead. It's a Fake has 13. But it's still anyone's game. So that's round 4. Oh no, round 3. So we're now going to go into round 4. Where yes, I know.
Or is it round 2 again? I'm not sure.
Well, to be honest, I mean
round 9, Deep Space 9.
To be honest,
round 9.
Well, actually, I'm only
9,
I
8,
think
4.
You know, we've actually used up the full almost used up the full 90 minutes now. Usually the show ends by now, but okay, it's not matter. So now
we're having so much
round...
fun.
Zoe, Mommy and Daddy are doing the opposite of fighting, I think.
Oh God. Let's go into round 4.
You love it, you know it.
Oh, it's a real will they won't they.
Each team member gets to ask the opposing team a question, and if the opposing team gets it right, they gain a point. If they get it wrong, they lose a point. So, yes,
they lose a point, or the other team gets a point.
If the team they lose a point, obviously. But okay, so
last week it was like the other team got a point.
Oh, were you? It's the same thing. Same
mathematically.
2, 3 swings around about. God heavens, help me!
I'm trying to.
My joint is going to be so overdone at this point.
Consistent.
All right. Okay. Let's move into round 4. So,
how dare you?
I'll be quiet. So the team that gets asked the first question is Deep Space Bird. Yeah. So ask your question.
Okay. Bird of Prey, do you want to go first or shall I?
Why don't you go first?
Okay. My esteemed opposition, would you like a Deep Space Nine question or a Deep Space Nine question? Or would you like to go for the big books and have a Deep Space Nine question?
How about
I think we should.
DS7?
I think we should keep it.
I'll
light
take
and go for
Babylon
the first
5
one.
for 1,000, Alex.
You want to give me £1,000 for Babylon 5? Sold. Okay, so yeah, Deep Space Nine, yes? Okay. Why did Descartes say Wayun couldn't eradicate Earth's population?
Sorry, why did Descartes say that?
Why did Descartes say that Wayun couldn't eradicate Earth's population?
Because well, they were talking, and it says that'd be like too easy or something, and that the reason they had to make them subject, make them see your ways.
It's
I don't know.
You said it's too easy. It's too easy. That you sound like my discrete mathematics teacher in college. It's too easy. That was his answer to everything. It's too easy.
Kronos asks a valid question. Which Wayun?
How many were there in the end? 7 or something?
10.
That would be a good question. Oh,
I think it was Wayun 5 in this episode, but anyhow, he goes, you gotta learn, you gotta make them see your ways, see that you were right. Live with them.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
You must make them see that you're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask the professor to make a decision here, because the answer I've got is because he thought the key to victory was to show the conquered that they were wrong to oppose you and only kill them if necessary.
Same difference.
Yeah,
it's sort of the flip side of the coin, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
Okay, in that case, you get it, you gits.
I'll leave it up to Naomi for the final answer in that, but I would say it's the same thing.
I think you can leave it up to me.
The answer is, well, the answer you gave was that, Guerrilla's Random Thought said that the enemy had to see that you were right, where rather the correct answer is it's important for the enemy to realize they were wrong to oppose you in the first place. So it's not really the same thing.
It's the same level of psychology, but I mean, because we could have said, oh, well, we don't have the resources, or, we ran out of torpedoes, or we don't want to draw more people into the conflict, or, I'm washing my hair that day, or,
It's not the same answer, really.
Okay.
But you are the scorekeeper, Jeff, so it's up to you, really. You are the referee.
Since there's a disagreement, I will say that it's not the same.
Okay.
Sorry, T-Dow.
Okay. Don't worry. I will not forget this.
James Furman is...
Write it down in your book. Write it down in your book.
I'm writing it on my pad.
James Furman is now quoting Babylon 5 at us.
What the bloody hell is going on here? No, I plugged my mobile in to start charging it, and iTunes has come up, and I can't get it to go away. Oh, yeah. Okay,
Sithilus says, you guys are crazy. Yes, hello, have you met us?
But you look at the one right above it, you missed.
Have we met?
Welcome to the show.
It's a good kind of crazy.
Stick around, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. You don't have to be crazy to play this game, but it does help.
Indeed.
Next week, we're starting a new round where for every incorrect answer, Jeff has to take off a piece of clothing. So, look forward to that one.
He really tries to push that every episode.
Well,
determined to make it happen.
Anyway, but
I'm not that crazy.
Okay, so next question is for Deep Space Bird from It's a Fake.
Wait, do we get a vote on who has to take off their clothing?
Oh, yeah.
No one's taking off their clothing.
I
No,
think
next
Jeff is
week.
probably
Next
the
week.
one we want the most.
Anyway, so it's a favourite question.
Do you want to go first, Gorilla?
Sure.
Are we losing Naomi? I hope we lose Naomi. The show will improve.
No, I'm still here. Don't worry.
I had two questions here, but I think I know which one I'll go to. It's Sacrifice of Angels. What poem did O'Brien start reciting?
Oh, that's a good one. I know that poem because we had to learn it at school.
Yeah.
Could you repeat that question, please?
What poem was O'Brien reciting in Sacrifice of Angels?
When we were studying this, we then had to write. We then had to write our own war poems, and I basically just, I just because I had the song "The Trooper" by Iron Maiden memorized, so I just wrote "The Trooper," and I got good marks for it. I got merit for it.
Nagas, how does that poem end? You don't want to know.
Yeah. With a bang, not a whimper.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Ow, ow, ow. Sorry, I've got a bit of the sneezels at the moment. No idea what the question is on this one. Too much banter. There's never too much banter. Of course, this is what we come. Oops, this is what we come for. We don't come for questions or answers. We come to annoy each other and be very
So we come for all sorts of reasons.
Well,
but yeah,
the poem O'Brien.
I was expecting a but okay.
I don't believe the poem is actually named in the episode.
No, but it does have a name. It is an actual.
Yes, it is an actual poem, but it's not named in the episode.
Yeah, that's true.
That wasn't the question. He said he asked you what poem. He asked you what poem was recited in the episode.
I'm sorry. I thought this was a quiz about Star Trek, not about 20th century literature.
If I watched this episode 1 million times and memorized it word for word, I still couldn't know the answer.
Yeah. I don't know I don't know the name of the poem.
It's an
There
ode
was
to
a young
Scott.
alien from Venus.
Her body was shaped like a phallus.
Yeah, you dodged a bullet there, I suppose.
You're right. It is not named in the episode itself.
No,
it's not a poem that I've studied.
You must have studied in English lit.
Is it American or is it a British poem?
It's a
British war poem.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's not the one that we studied for English literature, and it's not one that we studied in history.
Really?
And it's not the wreck of the Hempress, so that's all I know.
The wreck
it's
of the
not the
Hesperus.
Raven or the wreck of the Hesperus. That's it.
Sorry.
Well, I guess do we have to talk about if the question is allowed?
Cannon to the left of them, cannon to the right of them. That's the
bravely charged the 300. Yeah, it is allowed because it was recited. The question was which poem was recited in this episode, and the poem was recited, and it is a real world poem. So I will allow it.
Then in that case, I don't know.
Are we sure it's not the wreck of the Hesperus?
No, it's a very good poem. It's a good title too.
Simon Higgins says, "I'm sorry, Zoe, but I remember Mrs. Gibb overanalyzing this poem to death in English. Do you? I don't. I do not remember this one at all.
I'll give you guys a clue.
Well, Zoe, of course.
Okay.
I don't remember having Mrs. Gibb for English, Simon. Were we in different English classes?
Think Sharp. Okay, Sharp was in the Green Jackets, and the Green Jackets are part of the
Army.
No.
I'm sorry, I haven't read Sharp.
It was on TV as well. It was a TV show with Sean Bourne, or Sheen Bean, however you want to pronounce it.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't watch Sean Bean in his youth, all rugged and handsome. Okay, fine, fair enough.
No.
I don't know. Maybe we need another question. If you can't find Jeff, was the answer on memory alphabets?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Sorry.
No,
it was not mentioned in dialogue.
It's all on you, Bird of Prey, because I don't know this one.
Was it mentioned in like Apocrypha or whatever down at the bottom? Or was it actually mentioned in the body of the splitting hairs now, I suppose? Like if it's in the trivia section.
It's mentioned in the summary of the episode.
Oh, right.
As well as when the quote is talked about in memorable quotes.
Zoe, do you remember
is there a rule
about
keeping questions to what's said in dialogue?
No,
or
no, because we've had behind the scenes questions before.
The USS Leeds, for example.
Okay. So we're gonna.
Zoe, do you remember any of the quote?
I can quote the poem. I just don't know what it's called.
Can you do it for me?
Cannon to the left of them, cannon to the right of them, something, 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 something.
Boldly rode the 300.
It's not called Boldly Their Road or something like that, is it?
And then it
cannons
goes
to
on
the
to
left
say,
of them, cannons to the right of them, volleyed as they volleyed and thundered, bravely rode the 300.
And you won't believe what happened after that.
Now 300.
I don't know. The thunder?
No. Gordon, do you mind if I give the answer? Or Gorilla, sorry. It was called the Charge of the Light Brigade.
Yeah.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I remember that from The Blind Side.
I remember that from actual history, not a bloody poem.
Right, I didn't know you were that old, Zoe. But all right.
Isn't that the Crimean War?
Wow.
Yeah, it was in the Crimean War when I thought it was the French going up against the Russians,
hell,
wasn't it?
It's not even 20th century poetry; it's 19th century poetry.
Naomi, sorry, and Zoe probably slept in that day.
Oh my goodness!
Of the Crimean War.
Zoe skived off school, didn't you?
I never skived off school, but I was a very sickly child.
Okay. Well, anyway, so unfortunately, that's no points awarded. But don't worry.
Well,
it means that we lose a point.
Oh yeah.
Well, don't worry.
Simon Higgins, there's a reason I left Durham, dude. You should have known that poem just from living in Durham with the Light Brigade, the Durham Light Infantry Museum being in our homestead. Yeah, I paid attention.
That's why I gave the clue with Sharp and the Green Jackets, because they were part of the Light Infantry. But all right. Anyway, next question.
I liked aeroplanes. I was an Air Force person. I didn't care about the Army.
Right. Anyway, you get to ask your next question. So if I were you, I'd make it as difficult as possible.
Yeah. What number am I thinking
Luckily, I planned ahead for just this eventuality.
I bet.
Oh dear.
Mintaka 3. No.
Mintaka.
In the episode Rejoined, how long does the passionate kiss between Jadzia Dax and Lenara Khan last in seconds, as measured from the first time their lips lock to the last time they part in the scene? You must be within 3 seconds.
12 seconds. 12 seconds. 12 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not. Words fail me. I'm a psychological.
See, Dad, I'm 95% sure it's 12 seconds.
Ricky and Jenny say 42 seconds. James and Caesar's brilliant, but that is an excellent question. Oh, my face is stretched. Oh.
That was amazing.
12 seconds. Is that what you're saying?
The very moment.
I don't practice psychology these days, but I really think we should have a talk.
Yeah, he really does need to talk about this because he goes on and on about this every bed life.
I have
Well,
to.
also, it's
I
also
have
in his
to talk
intro.
about it,
It's
else
also in his episode
it's
intros.
copyright infringement. Okay, as long as I talk about it, it's commentary. If I just show it without discussing it, it's copyright infringement.
Yes,
That's
he
the
has a super
problem.
chat with this video.
Oh
And
my!
he's got this music that plays in the background.
Oh,
That
please
was
tell me
free
it's
music
Bumchicken.
I could
Wow.
download. From
Well, I'm not
free-
saying it was illegal to play the music. I'm just saying you have to have the super chat with the scene. You got this cheesy music playing.
I feel dirty.
It's like
Oh, come on, it's
70s
only
pop
70s
music.
porno music.
Hey, I heard 12 seconds. Is this it? It's 12 seconds? You're locking in?
Oh, God.
Yeah, the sooner we get through this, I think is best.
Oh, my face. Oh, God. You stretched out my face, Bird.
Okay.
But that sounded dirty, didn't it? Sorry.
It's not 12 seconds.
Is it within 2 seconds of what you know the answer to be?
It's
and
14
probably...
seconds. So, yes.
Oh, nice one.
Close enough, according to your criteria.
Yeah.
That was great.
Okay.
There's no way it's only 12 seconds.
I need a shower so bad.
Don't worry, Bird. You can get us back in Boggle here. 'Cause I suck at Boggle.
Boggle.
Okie dokie. So.
Oh, my dear Lord.
DeMarco says, after that, I don't want to hear about Jet Nerdy questions being too difficult.
That's a point. That's a very good point. I love Jeff Liddy.
And I think that is now the end of round 4.
No.
It's not?
No.
Oh, yeah, we still have one more
No, there's
question.
one more question.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
wow.
How unexpected. What do Granian bolites do?
What?
Whatever they want. It's a free country.
Oh, don't tell me you're one of those Iranian bolite freedom fighters.
Granian bolites.
I'll have to push you for an answer.
It's just one of those things that Quark sells under the counter. It's like an aphrodisiac or something.
That would be very on brand.
I feel like it's something for. Oh, are they supposed to grow hair?
I'm not sure.
I thought maybe he was trying to get Morn to grow hair or something.
Cheeky.
Could be, yeah. We'll go with that. It's a hair restoration thing.
If you think that existed, I wouldn't have. Well, anyway, never mind. Is that your final reply?
Yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Okay.
Cronus wants to know what you're drinking.
Who?
Cronus wants to. He says, "What is Milton drinking?"
It's Coca-Cola, and I've had way too much of it. Actually, I'll pay for that later. Granian bolites make your skin itch and change color.
Oh, it's those.
There's little insects. Jake and Nog.
Jake and Nog.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we are losing so much.
Well, you never know, because the last time I answered something I thought was so remote, your partner just said it practically before I finished asking the question. Oh, and I accidentally closed YouTube. Poop. I need it for the right. Oh, we're not. Stop shouting.
Yes, it is very loud, isn't it?
Whose computer does that come from? Yours or Brainy Spex's? You must have the best sound equipment ever. I can hear you in Canada from Texas.
Springtime says, how many times has Lady Omega Kang's been arrested with Professor Brainy Specs this year? We've never been arrested together.
Not this year, anyway.
Yeah.
No.
And not together.
No, but usually it was always Jeff's fault. So yeah.
Cronus says, "What's a Jeff?"
I don't know what that is.
That's a Jeff. But anyway, okay. So at the end of round 4, Deep Space Bird has 9 points, and It's a Fake has only 13. And with that out the way, we're going to the 5th and final round, where we play
Stump Naomi.
No.
Oh.
Of course, it's the
spelling.
Yes, the countdown round. Well done.
Well, then, to quote one of my favorite ladies, it's all to play for.
Yes. And
I don't know. I think you have a commanding lead.
But anyway.
Well,
yeah,
I look at Boggle, though.
I'm very reluctant to use that word when it's all to play for.
Round 5, each team will take turns choosing 12 letters, each consisting of consonants and vowels, and from which they then have to comprise a word that is Star Trek related, or in this instance, Deep Space Nine related. And if they can, obviously, the more letters they use, the more points they have. Each letter is worth more 1 point. And
care,
so
James.
the longer the word, the more points they have. Yes. You have a question?
No, I was just saying, take care, James.
Oh, yes. Take care, James.
Have a good evening, James.
Bye.
Yeah. So this has to be DS9 related?
No. Last week we were going to do just Next Gen, but we decided to go all Star Trek. So
yeah,
you always ruin my fun, don't you?
Well, if we just narrow it to Deep Space Nine, you hardly get any words in.
Oh, I don't know.
It's called a challenge.
It's called a limitation.
Well,
it's unnecessary.
That's where the challenge is. Okay, fine. We'll just do it that way.
We'll do it your way. We'll do it your way.
No.
Yes.
Do it open it to all of Star Trek.
Who's going first?
We'll let the losing team go first.
Them. No, them. Let them go first so that we know how many we've got to get.
Okay, fine. The winning team goes first. Okay, choose your letters. It's a fake.
Sorry, I was on mute there. No. I think it's Zoe's team goes first because that as a result of raising shields. If you raise the shield, you got to pay the price.
I already paid the price. We lost.
No, you're much better at countdown. I can't speak for Gorilla's random musings, but you are far superior at this.
Okay, let's go for a consonant, a vowel, a vowel, 2 consonants. Zolms. There we are.
I believe
you won.
A vowel, a consonant, a vowel, 2 consonants, a vowel, and a consonant. Okay.
Shoot, I think I got that.
I'd like to congratulate the opposition on a stunning victory.
I actually only managed to get one Trek related word, but yeah.
This was hard. This was a hard set of
Indeed.
words. My longest is 5.
Bird, how many did you
Got
get?
7 letters.
Oh, thank goodness.
Which? All right. What is your 7-letter word?
Plasmas with an S. Plural.
That's a good one, actually.
Wow.
But isn't plasma a collective noun?
You have different plasmas.
Is it?
I have heard the word plasmas before.
You can have multiple plasmas.
But was it correct when you heard it?
A plasma is a condensation of superheated ions, so you can have multiples.
Yeah, good word there, Bird.
Hey,
thank you.
What is your 5-letter word, Zoe?
Pasta.
What is it? Pasta?
Pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Linguini.
I'm pretty sure at some point someone makes pasta.
No, you're right, because Neelix makes hair pasta out of actual hair. It's disgusting. It sounds disgusting.
I've also got Atlas.
Those are both good.
Two 5 letters. I had pumps and masks.
Humps?
Masks. Yeah, good one. Masks, of course.
No,
Pumps or
no, it couldn't be
yeah,
masks.
you know,
There's
like
no K.
Masks.
Oh, masks.
They've had to pump stuff out of the stuff. TS. Like on the solar sail, that was a mast on the Bajoran sail ship.
Yeah.
And from a similar way, I had Atlas.
The only word I got was spot, as in Data's cat.
I kept was hoping one of those S's would be a C. They could do locusts. But
John DeMarco got Talos.
Nice
one. Oh, God, yeah.
Spatulas from Positive Candor.
Yeah, I think we're a bit short on P's for pumps.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
I have toss-up. No spatulas. Neelix probably had a spatula. And
Well,
what's his name? The captain, Cisco, probably. He was always stirring something.
Well, Riker had a spatula when he made those eggs that nobody liked.
True. Oh,
Kirk had a spatula.
Riker made eggs? I don't remember that.
No, Kirk had a whisk. He was whisking a metal pan, which is just crazy. You don't do that. You'll break it.
I think I misspelled this. Does posthumous have OUS at the end?
Yes, it would do, wouldn't it?
No.
I believe so.
Yes, it does.
Ah, poo. That would have been because I put posthumous and I thought I can just sit back now and just watch the clock go down. And then I realized I think I misspelled it.
Well, it looks like you got 12 points.
You're all making me feel incredibly ill-educated here with my 5 for pasta.
Well, at least you got more than me. I only got spots. That was only 4. I think I feel.
With your nerves. With your sensory nerves. That's how you feel.
Very so funny. Wasn't this round your idea?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yours is the roundels, isn't it? That's the one you love.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that one too.
I copied Blockbusters, not Countdown.
That's right.
Yeah, I never watched game shows as a child, so I didn't really know. I don't know much about.
Did you not? Oh, I used to love Catchphrase. It was so good.
No, I didn't. In America or England or, well, I don't
I
think
loved
Canada. I think
game shows as a
had
kid.
one that was called Definition. It was so sad.
I believe it's Belgium has one that's based on Tetris, and apparently it's incredibly popular.
Anyway, let's. Okay, so that's 12 points for Deep Space Birds. Let's go on to the next.
So you need 9. You need 9 to win.
9.
That's
me speaking German, I think. Gorilla, do you want to choose the letters?
No, you can.
Oh. Well, but then I might be to blame if this all goes belly up.
Well, you are the captain.
Yes.
Well, that's kind of an honorary thing. Okay, so 2 consonants. Oh, great! Now I've got a disease.
It could have been worse. It could have been VD.
Yeah, that would have been a miracle.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't ask for 3. You could have got an STD.
Isn't it STI now? 2 of the other vowels.
Oh, yeah, they are called vowels. 2 of them.
Yes, I think I coined the term. You know, TB. You've got T-Bay.
T-Bar gum. Now it's from Yorkshire.
A Yorkshire type of woman. Let's see. Another consonant, please. Another consonant, please. 2 vowels, I think. Oh dear me. 1 more vowel.
You.
Boo hoo hoo. Consonant. And I don't know. This is so
Indie
difficult.
Tiger Sci-Fi Review. Hello, how you doing?
Flip a coin.
Coin begins with a consonant, so we'll go for consonant.
Andy, you are correct on that.
Okay, let's begin.
Oh, why can't I do anything past 4? Oh. Okay, how did we do?
Yes,
Find
how
out.
did you do?
I got a 6-letter word. I got
Very-
2 5-letters and a 4-letter word. And one I think I spelt wrongly, but I'm not sure. Otherwise,
Well,
I
just
think
go with
it's-
your Just go with your longest word.
Trekkie. Trekie.
I believe there are 2 Ks.
There
So
are.
do I.
Trekkie.
There are.
There is 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I got
What about-
Riker and Refit.
Riker?
Oh, Riker's very good.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
Well, I mean, that's a good thing to have. Okay, that's your second longest, Gorilla?
Yeah, I had 2 5s.
Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a 6-letter one. I'm not sure if it applies though, so I'll need to defer to our handsome and talented adjudicator. Broker.
Spell that.
Broker.
Broker.
Isn't there a C in? I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Broker
poop.
Choir.
No, yeah,
Broker,
never mind.
As in someone who deals with shares.
Quark is a broker at times.
Yeah, Quark has a broker, and
Brokers
no, but
deals.
is there a C though? Now,
I
I
thought
get
it was
this thing where
There is
correctly spelled-
not. There is not a C.
I thought you
and-
were referring to the Brocker Choir, Ferengi Choir or something.
I don't think
that is. I will count that as a good word.
Okay. If you don't like that one, I have what's Lursa's boob pal Betor.
Betor.
Yeah.
Betor.
Hey there, Mercer.
Hey,
If you
Mercer.
And I have Bokor, but I don't know if that is anything. It just sounded science fiction-y to me.
Bokor, wasn't that a species in one of the novels?
Um,
If it is, I don't remember, and I don't think we count beta canon. I could be wrong.
No, we don't.
No, we only do primary and omega canon.
And I have I've got
Wait,
Brock
I think of Brickheart, and that is now canon as a prodigy.
So if you're taking Broca, that's 6. If you're not, then
Yes.
Betor would be my next longest.
Well, he did broker some deals in the Gamma Quadrant for
Yeah,
tubular
he-
berry wine. So, yeah.
I will count that.
Okay, then that's the best I could do.
I had 8.
Oh,
Nice. What was it?
What was your
Root
butter?
beer.
Oh,
you
God, yes.
up!
Very good for you.
I quit. I'm done. I quit.
Although
That
I
was
hate to
excellent.
burst
Root
your
beer.
bubble, but I believe there are 3 E's in beer. Sorry.
There are not 3 E's in beer. You made me count. You made me count.
There's a silent E on the end.
No, there isn't.
Beer.
and there's a silent K at the beginning. I
Yeah,
think.
but it's spelled the German way, so it's B-I-E-R.
Well, but she could have had that.
I'm joking.
Since when is root beer
It's a
a
joke.
German word?
It's a joke.
Positive
A German
gender
shrink.
and
Betor was
retrofit.
Lursa's sister, Kronos.
Oh,
Although with a name like
retrofit
Kronos, you
work?
probably know that and you're teasing me.
Would retrofit work?
Of course, retrofit would work. Positive
Yeah.
gender had that.
Yeah, but how would that fit into
Nice.
Star Trek? Because I know
I'm-
of a
What do you
refit.
mean?
I
All
am
the
absolutely
ships
sure that
get
at some
retrofitted.
point either Kirk and Scotty
That's a good one.
retrofitted something on the Franklin and beyond, or the Voyager crew had to retrofit something
And
to
I
make
think,
it work.
yeah, the Klingons had to retrofit some of their stuff because the Breen weapon was effective against high
Yes.
technology, and they had to sort of, dumb down their ships or something.
Mm.
No, he readjusted something with the shields there that deflected it at the last second because they're having problems with their warp core.
It's a great word, but we can't claim it. So the best we have is broker and whatever. I forget the other one.
So you got
Oh,
11
what was it?
points.
Oh, okay.
Enough.
How many did we need?
Less.
Oh.
Wow. Well done.
Good game, Zoe. Good game, Bird.
Yeah, you guys were more than worthy opponents. I mean,
you did very well tonight.
It was a good episode.
I think there's some angry people in the betting shops tonight.
You cut.
I'm sorry. Do it again. I'm sorry. Do it again. Do it again.
You're out of here. You're gone.
Aww.
All that practicing in his office paid off.
This is what happens when I gave a 3-second option. I know I should have said within 1 second.
Indie Tiger Sci-Fi Review says root beer is 2 words.
Well,
so is something off.
If there are...
It took me a beat, but I did get there in the end. Oh dear. I think we can do hyphenates and double. Actually, wait a minute. I think I've got some root beer in the refrigerator. I could double check. Oh no, I don't. Sorry, it's Sunny D.
Simon Higgins.
There's a bit of a difference. Simon. Yes.
Oh my goodness. And I hope the other one Simon said didn't escape your notice. That, or no, was it Simon? Somebody said they weren't mad at you, just disappointed.
That was him as well.
Yeah.
Cuts right to the heart, doesn't it?
If I had one, it would.
Well, Zoe, do you want my second question I had lined up?
Let's hear it.
What starbase what were they all rendezvousing at in Sacrifice of Angels?
I want to say 38.
Nope. 375.
Yes, Indie Tiger, it would count. If it's more than one word, we do count it.
Arabic Sonda says, wait a minute, the random menaces from the future said Bird would win. Yes, well, that's the problem with time travel. You see, you end up altering the future when you tell people the results.
You change the outcome by observing it. In a quantum finish.
Because it's one thing that's being described by 2 words, we'll count that.
Gorilla, would you have known or Dowd who the character that Jadzia played in Our Man Bashir?
Oh gosh, Honey Badger or something.
Yeah, Honey Bear.
Honey Bear. So subtle, those shows.
Yes, or to quote Mock the Week, I hope you're not one of those agents whose name is a cheap sexual pun, Miss Suck Me Off.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Anyway, so at the end of tonight's show, Deep Space Bird had 21 points. It's a fake at 24. So they're today's winners. Thank you all for coming to tonight's show. Please look forward to next week's, where it'll be a Voyager special. We'll have some very interesting questions for that show. And yeah, thank you to our guests for coming on, Bird of Prey 5 and Gorilla's Random Thoughts, and to all you amazing people in the chats. Thank you for coming. And then again, we thank you, the Random Menace, for your donation to our PayPal. With that being said, have a good night, everyone. Live long and prosper, and we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, that's so great.
Good night.
Capels.